So what is real? What is real? Can you touch it? Can you see it? Is this magic mirror real? Is this magic mirror phone real? Is your magic mirror computer real? If you step into this magic mirror, you should be able to step into it, grab some truth, step back out of it, and get back into the real. This curb is real. Even though this is a simulation, it's really not real. Your faith is the most real thing, because the Bible has outlasted you and me, and it will outlast. We will die, and the Bible will still be here. The truth will always be here, and we'll be in heaven, looking down on this life experience, which is a vapor. It's actually kind of cold right now. I'm sure it'll heat up. I hope I don't get rained on. But I wanted to do this video. What is real? Is that neighbor real? I don't know them. Would they help me if I fell down right here? And would they call the police? Hopefully, call the ambulance or whatever. If I don't have a connection with somebody I can depend on, the wind started blowing and the water off the leaves made it feel like rain. If I don't have a connection that I can depend on, it's not real. Is your job real? Yeah, you're there every day. Your coworkers, you're all working together as a unit. That's real. One of the reasons I do entrepreneurship, rideshare rentals and stuff like that, is because it's real. I can control it. I can manipulate it. I can change what I want to change. Is your car real? Does it get you to work? Does it put food on the table? I'm just gonna say it. It ain't gonna make you happy when I say it. But I'm getting ready to say it, so ready? If it's online, it's not real. Maybe it's making you some money, yeah. Maybe it's semi-real, but just treat it as just a job, I was raised around not real people. I used to go visit family and go down there and sit and talk, and they didn't care about the Bible, And I thought, well, they'll say, come back, when you coming back? Come back and see us. So I'd go down there and visit whoever it was. But they never come visit me because they didn't like what I had to say, because I was speaking what the truth is. The biblical truth. And over the years, I put the puzzle pieces together. And most people, they don't want the real, they want the fake. Even if you get married, a lot of times, you've got in-laws that are in a cult, and your wife, you're trying to pull her into the real. You marry her, and you say, wait a minute, this is a cult. Y'all are believing lies. I'm going to this church that teaches the truth. Y'all want to go to a church that teaches lies? I don't think so. And so you step out of the fake reality. Your wife follows you, but she doesn't stay because she wants to believe the fake. She loves the fake steak. So on your Pilgrim's Progress down here, you're looking for truth, right? Who's genuine? Who's the truth? You actually want to marry somebody who's in the truth. But most people aren't in the truth. And even if they say they are, over time you realize they're not. And what I realized, whether it's like a rental contract or something like that, it's legally binding on the paper, right? Does that mean it's true? I don't know. Our society could collapse and the USA collapse and it all falls apart. The agreement is true. Two people agree. How can two walk together except they be in agreement? So let's say you do fall in love with some woman, right? You fall in love with a woman, right? She says she loves you. You say, let's get married. She don't want to do it. So what do? You don't have an agreement. You don't have a binding agreement. You don't have a covenant. You don't have anything that's real. So you walk away. You just walk away. You want real. You want concrete, right? You want something concrete. And so when you walk away, you don't look back. And the reason you don't look back, because you look back and you're thinking, oh, that would have been great, and this, that, and the other, and you're living in the past that don't exist. One of the reasons I delete all photos, all memories, all I don't watch the TV, I don't listen to the music. The more you cut off the fake simulation that has nothing to do with your goals and your dreams and people who are fake and don't commit and all that. The reason you cut them off is because they're not real. They're not genuine. They're selfish. When people are selfish and they just want their own way, and they want their own, just like I did when I was younger, family. Come visit me. Well, come visit me. No, you come visit me. Okay, see you later. Bye. Adios. You're not real. I can't depend on you. I can't pick up the phone and call you if I need some help. Those kind of people are not even on your radar anymore because they're not real. Once you realize somebody's not real, a genuine person, they might be a real human, but they're not real in your space. And once you realize somebody's not real, you're done. If they're abusive, you're done. If they're selfish, you're done. It's all about them. And I hate to say it, but you'll get to the point where there's very few people in your little circle that are even real. You'll get to a point where you'll see, even if they are blood, they're psychic vampires pulling you down, and they're not even beneficial to you. If it's not a tit for tat reciprocal situation, walk away, because they're draining you, draining your energy, draining your vision. They have their little world, right, that they want to build, their little vision or whatever. But your little world has nothing to do with their world. And so they can't see it from your perspective. And so there's no bringing the two worlds together. You have to make a decision. You're either going to live in the real or live in the fake. So we know that the online social media stuff is pretty much fake, right? They might be real people and you might be able to grab some truth from people, but you know it's pretty much fake, right? I guess a neighbor right there, but is he real? No, he's not real. I wouldn't want them to have my number. I don't trust them. The halfway house, I don't know what kind of jail time they've done. I don't know what they've done. Some people are just criminals and you don't even want them in your world. I wouldn't want to be friends with a criminal. So you wouldn't want to be friends with a fake online. You don't know their history, or you don't know anything about them. You could build some friendships eventually online, but you still have to set the boundaries and all that. And you still have to look at it from the perspective of what it is. If I fall down right now, can I call them on the phone and they drive over here and help me? No. They're not going to help me. The fake reality bubbles that people try to pull you into, you have to see it for what it really is. Even this consumer culture, I'll go up here to the restaurant. They don't care about me. Why am I giving them money? Why am I giving them my hard-earned money for food that's not even healthy? Why would you go down here to the grocery store and get you a 6-pack of beer, which is actually killing you? It's not even real. It's not building you up. I got to maintain my 2 vehicles, right? And my property. That's real. Does it get old? Yeah. Is it boring? Yeah. But it's real. You can also buy and sell and trade and all that stuff. But just because something seems fun, and the word fun means foolishness, or pleasurable, doesn't mean it's real. So this would go back to how to escape a Jezebel. The whole system's Jezebelic, right? And so you have to, first, to escape a Jezebel, you have to escape it in your own mind. The fake reality that you built in your own mind about this Jezebel is really about an internal thing that you have to escape. Jezebel is going to keep doing it with other men and other people, and it's just going to keep happening. Jezebel is a master at a fake reality bubble like you've never seen. And so if you let your emotions determine reality, you're going to be in a fake reality. What is the truth? The Bible is here to give you real. The real. And so when you read your Bible, you stand on your Bible, you know what's real. That is real. You put the Bible first, above your emotions. Every time I'm walking, you see how loud that bird is? And I'm walking kind of early in the morning. Shouldn't be any noise out. Back to what I was saying. What is the real? How to escape the Jezebel? You have to escape it in your own mind first. You have to step into your own real reality. And once you see that they're future faking you, once you see that they don't even have any doctrine, once you see it's all emotions, there's no commitment, there's no loyalty, you can't reach out and touch. They're not there for you. If you're in the hospital, where's Jezebel? Jezebel ain't making you any food, right? She ain't taking care of you. It's all about self. Jezebel is selfish. And so how to escape a Jezebel is really an internal thing. And keeping your health is one way to escape a Jezebel. Keeping your composure, keeping your stuff in order, right? Keeping it all flowing, keeping it all in order. When you really break it down, you'll find out that most people are not real. They will not follow through. They will not keep their promise. It will not be reciprocal. It will not be a mutual thing. It's a one-way thing. And when you wake up to that, and it's really sad, most of the time, if a person can't get more than they give, if they can't get more than they give, then they're not they're gone. If they can't get more than they give, most people are not givers, they're takers. And once you see somebody's just a taker, take, and they never give, then it's over. So to escape a Jezebel spirit, and it could just be a culture Jezebel, it could be a family Jezebel, it could be a career, a job, it could be anything where they're taking more than they're giving. Even on right here, unless it's unless you're making the surge prices, you're not really making a whole lot because you're spending your time, energy, gas, and wear and tear on your car. Unless you do the surge, you're not making a lot. You're not gaining, you're losing. It's a losing game. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know if I'm making sense to anybody. So let me try to rephrase it in a really short manner to summarize it. Keeping your health, that's real. Finding you a job or 2 jobs, that's real. Cutting off social media, that's real. If you got family members that say, oh, come see us, but they never come see you, that's not real. If you got a girlfriend who doesn't want to settle down and get married and have a commitment, she's not real. She's playing the field. She doesn't want real. She just wants her way. If you got some kind of business arrangement with somebody and you're getting the short end of the deal, it's not real. If somebody's stealing your time, it's not real. If somebody's stealing your health, it's not real. If somebody's putting thoughts in your mind to take you off your goal, your focus, it's not real. In other words, God has a purpose for your life, right? And if somebody's trying to take you off purpose, off your calling, it could be a job, it could be a ministry, it could be anything. If God has taken you off, if God has put you on purpose and somebody's trying to take you off of that through manipulation, mind games, and all that, they could be even using jealousy and stuff like that. I mean, come on. You know, some things are just ridiculous. I painted a picture of this a couple months ago, and there it appeared. This concept, that's really a good concept to put in your backyard. That's probably actually a garage, but they could have turned it into a workshop or something. Yeah, so it comes down to this. You have a vision, you have a goal that God put in you, or that's your vision, that's your goal, that's your reality, right? And somebody's trying to take you off course, unless they can come alongside and help you, and they get benefit, they benefit and you benefit, it's not real. So if you could put it all in a nutshell, how to escape the Jezebel system, how to escape the Jezebel, like that right there. Private property posted, stay off. I do not trust a green painted house. I'm sorry. I just don't trust it. I'm sorry if your house is green, but I just don't trust that environment. Green is Cain. I don't know why people paint their house green. I just don't get it. I don't get it. What you know to be real in your life and your your system that you've set up in your life or whatever, and people want to pull you off your game. I don't care if I don't care what it is. It's not real. And you might have to reevaluate your own life. Is what you're doing real, you know? If a company is not giving you health insurance and medical and dental, and it's just part-time, treat it as part-time. They don't care about you. Sometimes you need 2 part-time jobs. But if they really don't see your perspective in life, they're not real. And so the Jezebel spirit is trying to pull you off your game. And if you let them, it's on you, and they're going to laugh. When you're over there in the ditch, they're going to be laughing at you. And they're probably laughing at you right now for believing a lie from the get-go. They don't care about you. They really don't care about you. All the people in your past that lied to you and tried to get over and didn't follow through on their commitment and all that. Think about all those people, all the Jezebels in your life who where they said they were saved, but they didn't want to follow through with what the Bible says. And so they take off and do their thing, and they manipulate other people and create fake reality bubbles with other people. Do you not know that they're going to wake up in hell one day burning, and God is going to ask them, why would you believe that was even right? You see it on the job. You see lazy people trying to get you to do their job. It's fake reality. Fake reality. I'm to the point now, I don't even have a conversation with a fake person. Like this person here is probably going to ask me for money. I don't have time to talk to them. I don't even have a minute to talk to this person. Because you've seen the pattern 1,000 times.
Good morning.
How you doing?
All right, good morning.
You can go to a store and get some gas, and they'll come up to your car and say, "Hey, how are you? Fine. Can I have $1? Can I have $5? You look healthier than me. What's that about?" Somebody's trying to take you down. Health, wealth, spiritual, emotional. Somebody's trying to take you down. It's time to let that go. This is kind of scattered brain sounding, but what I'm trying to get across to you is most people are not real in your world. They're real people, yeah, but they're not real to you because they're not dependable. You can't even count on them. When the going gets tough, where are they? They're not there. And the going will get tough. It will happen. So you're better off by yourself. If you can't find a genuine, real person, you're better off by yourself because they're not going to help. They're not going to be there when you need them. It is what it is.